Welcome to Author Skill Set Wednesday with a quote from F. Scott Fitzgerald. You don't write because you want to say something. You write because you have something to say. And that's the difference between people who just play around with throwing words in a page and you and me, writers. We actually have something to say, and it's really important, and we need people to hear it, which is why we go through all the mental gymnastics that we do to get the word out into the world. Hi there, my name is Christopher D'Armani. It is my pleasure, it is my passion to empower aspiring Christian nonfiction writers to share their trauma to triumph journey using a complete, detailed roadmap for writing success so they can make the impact they know they were born to make. Do you feel like writing your book is a calling, something you simply cannot ignore? Do you feel that you simply must write your book even if you don't know how? Then I would suggest that you clearly have something to say, even if you don't quite yet know how to say it. Proverbs 25:11 says, "A word fitly spoken is like apples of gold in settings of silver." I love that. That's a beautiful, beautiful phrase. A word fitly spoken is like apples of gold in settings of silver. That literally describes your book when it's done. Your finished, published book is one of those apples, apples of gold in settings of silver. And you and your book are both tools of God, tools that God will use to change someone else's life for the better. Here's the challenge, though. You must clearly express that core message that God put on your heart to share. I would liken this to the one true sentence that Hemingway talks about. Once you know your core message, everything you write, every sentence, every paragraph, every chapter, all of it must align with that message, or you must discard it. You must throw it away. When we think of storytelling, we tend to think of fiction, and that really is a big mistake. Storytelling is an essential element of all writing, not just fiction. So the stories of your experiences, your valleys of despair, your mountaintops of joy, those hilltops of success. These are the storytelling elements that you will use in your book, that you will share in your book, so that your reader will know deep in their heart that you understand. Because once they know that you understand, they will trust that you have the answer that they're seeking as well. And it goes back to that know, like, trust factor. Your reader must get to know you, they must get to like you, and they must get to trust you. And the faster you do that, the easier it's going to be for them to change their life using the words you've put on those pages. They will do all those things that are required. One of the tools that I use that helps immensely in this process is the roadmap for writing success. Excuse me. And if you don't know what a roadmap for writing success is, or if you would like to figure out a better way of designing your own, then I encourage you to go to christianwriterunstuck.com or just scan the code that you see on your screen and read what's there, see if that resonates for you. And if it does, if you think that this might be the right thing for you, then I would ask you to go to God in prayer and ask him a couple of questions. Number one, God, is this the right thing for me? And if the answer is a clear yes or a clear no, great. If you're waffling around the maybe, keep praying. You need to keep praying until you get a clear yes or a clear no. And if you get a clear no, fantastic. You know this is not the thing for you. Great, you can go spend your time finding the thing that is the right thing for you. But if you get a clear yes, this is the right thing for you, then I would ask you to go back to God in prayer and ask him one more question. God, is this the right thing for me right now? Because this may be the right thing, but now may not be the right time. And if it's not, that's okay. But you need to be clear about that. But if, yes, this is the right thing for you, and yes, this is the right time for you, then grab your ticket without delay, because we're getting underway on Thursday. And I don't want you to miss a moment of this, because I am going to explode the doors of possibility for you in your life, for you in your book. And I can't wait to get started with that. So whether Christian Writer Unstuck is the right thing for you, or whether it's not, I would love to see you there, but if it's not the right thing, then I would love to see you here again tomorrow at 3 o'clock, where I'm going to share another quote and another little section of wisdom, if you will, about how to implement that into your life to make your writing journey just